the decision of this Senate Standing Committee on Health is as follows. That we ask the DPP and the IG to arrest and prosecute. I don't think as a Senate committee we have time to come and listen. So to that governor, having given him the opportunity first to even respond. This is a matter that has taken more than 6 months. We wrote to the governor. He not only failed to respond, he failed to resend the documents. We invited the governor to appear before this committee. He failed to appear. We've summoned the governor to appear before the committee. He has failed to honor the summons twice. We are left with no other option other than to ask the IG and the DPP to actually arrest and prosecute him. We also are looking into the provisions of the Leadership and Integrity Act on the conduct of state officers acting in a manner to demean their offices as office holders. And we are asking the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission to look into the conduct. We shall also be revisiting the issue of the Speaker on his public utterances as a Senate, because the primary responsibility of the County Assembly is to oversight the executive and to investigate. The best they should have done is to investigate the matter and report, but not to address the Senate through public barrassers. So I think that is that as directed, and the clerk and legal counsel ensure you supply all the necessary evidences to the IG and the DPP so that action can be taken immediately to save the people of Isiolo from further suffering by the inaction of the county government of Isiolo.
I don't think there's any prosecution that needs to be done. We have prosecuted this matter. And I think the instructions to the IG should be, Chair, to arrest the governor and imprison him for a term of 6 months. Maybe legal person you can, because as a quasi-court, I think we can make that judgment and rule that the IG arrest him and imprison him for a term of 6 months.
It's really painful, more specifically to Kenyans who are suffering as a result of some officers who are showing arrogancy, don't care attitude, disrespect to the House of Parliament. And yet we are sitting here fighting for budget allocation or increase to our counties. Tomorrow we have a special sitting defending the same. And yet somebody sits in the county and says, I will not appear before that Senate. And I will choose to appear when I want. And Kenyans are suffering in Isiolo County. So, Chair, if we let this matter of Isiolo off the hook, it's going to happen to other counties. And this House or these committees will be rendered useless. We must take Isiolo as an example to deal with those officers who are rogue. Chair, I wish I could be allowed tomorrow to move a statement on the same, and I'm going to ask the Speaker. But on top of that, I would request the committee to, if possible, as a matter of urgency, to visit Isiolo and see what is happening for yourselves. I was there on Saturday. The county referral hospital is a ghost, actually, institution. Imagine security officers who have not been paid for 9 months and they are the gate manning the hospital. 9 months. Casuals who are supposed to take care of patients and also the building, they have not been paid for more than a year. And we keep on sending money. Chair, in addition to that, I'm requesting if the committee has a budget, if they could urgently visit Isiolo and see for yourselves what is happening, I would really appreciate it. I thank you.
I think we are in agreement on what needs to be done in terms of writing to the IG and DPP. I would also want to ask members that because of the seriousness of the matter, I think we shall seek the Speaker's advice and consideration that we actually bring in a motion for the House to adopt the stoppage of funds to Isiolo County. Even as this other option is proceeding. Luckily enough, Senator Dulo was saying the governors had refused to appear. You should have also gone on record to say Governor Senator Mandago appeared 100% of the times to the Senate. Because to whom was given more, he is expected to do more. And it should be very clear to all public servants in this country, both county and national, that for as long as we accept to be given resources to manage on behalf of the public, on an equal measure, you should accept to account for the same resources.